I'm Julianne Neal, and I'm so excited to be speaking today with one of our new EQUUS authors, Abriana Johnson. Abriana is in the festival for the first time, and so welcome to the EQUUS Film and Arts Fest. We're so happy to have you, Abriana.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we'd love to hear a little bit more about your project. Cowgirl Cameron sounds like a phenomenal little character, and she is in a story called The Great Escape. Could you tell us a little bit about this project and about Cowgirl Cameron?
Yeah, so Cowgirl Cameron is kind of like my child. A lot of people ask if it's me, but it's not. It's just a little girl that's on a lifetime full of adventures. She has her horses and or her horse and her miniature donkey and alpaca, and she just is going through life and taking care of them and just showing kids, a side of agriculture and farm life and horse husbandry that doesn't require kind of a historical aspect of it as a character of color. She's just having adventures and, getting into trouble and having to do things that horse people do when they have animals. So,
Absolutely. And I have a feeling I know a little bit about one of the other characters in this story, but
yes, Encore is the miniature horse, and he got incorporated into the story because he exists in real life.
oh,
So I thought it was cool when I was taking or going out to read to kids to be able to bring him with me. And, I get done with my story and I'm like, as long as you guys are listening and as long as you're, asking good questions, I have a surprise for you. And then at the end, Encore comes out of the mini mobile and they
oh.
get to pet him and experience him in real life.
So is the real life Encore as mischievous, and is he an escape artist as well? So you have to watch him?
Um, he does get into trouble sometimes, but he is a really good mini. Like I was really lucky with
Oh.
when I got him.
I know a couple of people with minis, and it does sound like some of them can be a little bit mischievous. So I just wondered if Encore was the same. So I have to ask, what has been the most rewarding part about this project for you?
The most rewarding part about Cowgirl Cameron is really just looking into the faces of the kids that read the and see how they like start to understand what's possible and what they are capable of. They're not used to seeing themselves placed, in an agricultural setting or with animals, so their imagination goes farther. I don't want kids to have to imagine having animals, because that's a very real intangible. So I want to put into reality what I had in my imagination so the kids of today can imagine much farther than that.
That's wonderful. I live in a rural area, and a lot of my students don't have animals, and it's surprising. You would think that they would and that they'd be around it all the time, but some of them are pretty far removed, and they're used to being on an iPad all the time and not used to being outside with animals at all. So I think your books are wonderful. Absolutely. So if somebody wanted to find out a little bit more, where could they find you online?
Yeah, so you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias. My handle is the Abriana J, TheAbriana, and the letter J. And then you can follow Cowgirl Cameron. The website is under construction, but it's cowgirlcameron.com. And it's Camryn for Cameron's name. So you
Um,
can sign up for my newsletter there and get updates.
I just signed up myself, so I can't wait to find out what happens next. And do you have plans for Cameron to do any more, have any more adventures?
Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have an entire like series of books in my brain. I just have to get it out because I do author and illustrate the books. So the
Ah,
writing is the easy part, the illustrating is what takes so much longer.
well, thank you for sharing the books with us in the festival, and I know we have more to look forward to in the future. And thank you for speaking with me today, Aubriana. It's been great to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Sure.